Hey, it's Misty. I am back with tapping into my superpower, believing in myself in my dreams, always believing in myself in my dreams, and just checking in with you guys. It's been an amazing week. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster. Getting back to working out and exercising when your body is so out of shape. It is definitely a challenge, and it's a challenge mentally. But when I'm done, it's like I know that it's making my mind a little bit stronger. So I decided to pick back up a book that I've read before. It's really ragged. It's Jack Canfield's book, The Success Principles, How to Get From Where You Are to Where You Want to Be. And right now, for me, as I've explained to you guys, this year, past 5 years have been really a roller coaster of emotions. And I've just been determined in these last few years to turn my pain into some kind of purpose. Last year, I did the What's Your Superpower talk, and I think that was therapeutic for me, to be honest. I had to go back and listen to my own talk and get back to my 21-day mental diet, like where you do something daily for 21 days to start to try and create a habit. And this is what I'm trying to do for myself. I'm pretty disciplined, but when you get in those dark places, sometimes you just get stuck. And even when I am listening to great content, I still get stuck. So the thing to do is to take some action, and taking action, you create momentum and you catapult yourself out of these dark spaces. And for me, chapter 1 of this book really hits home, like to take 100% responsibility for your life. Jim Rohn says you must take personal responsibility because you can't change your circumstances, the seasons. You can't change anything in your life until you say, okay, a part of me had something to do with this. I made a note here. If you want to be successful, you have to take 100% responsibility for everything you experience in your life. This includes the level of your achievements, the results you produce, the quality of your relationships, your health, physical fitness, income, everything. And, sometimes it's like we know so many other things have happened, but the responsibility we take, even in the shitstorm, is to get our asses back up and get back on that horse, keep walking, crawl, whatever. And this time around, that's what I'm really trying to do, is hold myself accountable for, I know I'm not perfect and no one is, but it's like we want to present ourselves to society and to social media a certain way. And sometimes shit is not pretty. Like when I was in the gym, in the garage boxing, I didn't look like this. I went today. I had to present myself. I had to be presentable. I know how to clean up. But when it's time to get to it and really, really just strip yourself down and take responsibility, you have to give up excuses. And like I said, when I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself as well. Another note that I made in this chapter that really hit home was, if you want to create the life of your dreams, and that's what I want. I want abundance in my health, my mental health, in my bank account, in my work, in my career. I want abundance in the amount of talks I get to give to you guys all around the world. I want abundance in books that I write and words that I speak, abundance in love, abundance in peace. All of this is what I want, and what I am working to create daily, working harder on myself first. That's the key. But if let me go back to this. If you want to create the life of your dreams, then you are going to have to take 100% responsibility for your life as well. That means giving up all of your excuses, all your victim stories, all the reasons why you can't or why you haven't up until now, and all your blaming outside circumstances. So all of the blaming of outside circumstances, of this, you can't do this because of this, you have to give them all up forever. And, that's kind of hard, because it's like, sometimes we don't have control over outside circumstances. But the thing that we can have control over is what we do about what happens. You know, I felt like I was mentally and emotionally broken and shit. I felt like I had died and came back. I think I've had like 5 rebirths in my life right now. But the point is I got back up. We get back up. And sometimes we need help to do that, like a Dr. Faith or like Lauren in, you know, I have someone on the West Coast that I coach with and have therapy with, and I have someone on the East Coast. We have to do that. We have to take care of our mental health. Sometimes people don't want to really look at the fact that they might need to go outside of themselves for the help. And that's just to negotiate your feelings and to really have another strategy as to how to deal with the pain. So I recommend that, because sometimes just sitting down, journaling daily, exercising daily, and do these rituals don't help you and don't get you out of that stuck place. So it's a start though. And trust me, it helped catapult me out of some really dark places before I said, you know what, I need to go talk to someone. So I have to say that, you know, sometimes things don't turn out as planned, but just ask yourself, like, how did I create this? You know, what was I thinking? What was I believing about myself? Like me, I know there were so many more auditions I could have gone on last year. And I was in such a crazy place with myself. And I have to take responsibility for not showing up or not showing up my best. What could I have done better? My thinking, could I have changed my thinking about myself? And that's what I'm working on. Working on loving this person, working on looking on the other side of fear. And I know and I believe in my heart so hard that on the other side of fear, that's where everything lies. I left New York. I left and I said, I'm going to jump and I'm going to grow wings. I can be a bicoastal actor. I could speak all over the world. I don't have to. I'm not a mountain. I don't have roots. I don't have to be planted. But what I do have to do is take responsibility for my life, lay out little tiny steps daily as to what I need to do to reach my goals physically, mentally, emotionally, in my career, and being of service. And this right here, I can just do. I can talk to you and be of service to you and myself, to be very honest. And I have to get past, okay, we can't do this because, or I can't do this because. All I have to do is take that one step daily and ask, research, look. I just don't want to let anything get in the way, and I don't want to have any excuses as to why I can't pursue my dreams. When in this book it says success leaves clues, right? So there's a clue out there with some starving artist or some speaker or some author or some person of service, someone who just shows love, gives loves, and shares. There is a success story out there. There's a clue in something they did. It's in history somewhere. We could look up how people have done what they've done, how they become successful. So my ass is researching. I am looking up everything I can possibly do to get where I need to be. And like I said, some days it's not easy, but I'm taking 100% responsibility and doing my best to take a little bit of action every day by writing, journaling, researching, making goals, my affirmations. I am powerful. I am enough. I am worthy of all that I dream of. We need to say that to ourselves more. Like I said, thank you so much for listening. If you listened to the very end of this, I have so much love in my heart for you and gratitude. Anyone that knows me knows I love to hug. So if you ever see me, just reach out and hug me. But, you know, don't be creepy about it. Until tomorrow, set some goals. Take responsibility for your shit, man. Stuff hurts. Pain can be turned into purpose. Let's do it together. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams.